Hello, hello, hello. I'm the PaintedDog and welcome back to another City Skylines Let's Play series. I know you might be a bit annoyed because I start the series but I don't end it, but it's a sandbox game, so you can basically end it whenever you want to. But yeah, hopefully this one will be a bit more long term. That's what I'm hoping for. And for this one, I set myself a couple of goals because I realized a while back that in sandbox games, if I don't have a goal, I tend to get bored and I start new ones and new ones and new ones. It happens in Ark Survival Evolved, in City Skylines, Rimworld, Minecraft, all of these more sandbox type games usually ends like that. But yeah, let me get onto the map and show you. So we are playing on the Northwood Hills map. It's one of the Northwood Hills. It's a campus DLC map if I'm not mistaken. And as you can see also from here, it's a left-hand drive traffic. Now this map is a European map with about 72% buildable area if I'm not mistaken. But, and this is a big but, there's no ship connections. So we will have to use a railroad connections if you want to export or so on. Take a look here. We do have, let me just get out of that view, we do have access to a rail connection from the start, so that might be something. There's also a rail connection up here, and we have these two interesting looking interchanges that I really like. We have a normal vanilla D-junction type one right here. It's not too bad, but doesn't look that nice from above, but these two I really enjoy. Yeah, this is our map. Let me just orientate it like this. I like to see it that way. Now we don't have access to all of this yet, but we'll get that unlocked throughout time. We have 70,000. I'm just gonna call it rands because I am in South Africa, so if I resort to calling it rands, please forgive me, but yeah, just a heads up, we have to have 70,000 in the bank. If you take a look at the natural resources, we can't really see anything else except for forestry areas and then agriculture. This is an agriculture heavy map, so it will seem that way. So yeah, I do want to buy out a couple of tiles. With that said, I do have a couple of mods installed. One of the mods is the all areas purchasable 25 tiles or something like that mod. But I will put a link in the description. I'll put the list of all the mods that I'm using. A couple of custom assets as well. I created a couple of parks and parking lots and all that. But yeah, it's also, you can also find those types of things on the Steam workshop. Yeah, so I will be purchasing a couple of tiles, as I said. I will be expanding to these areas around here first. Maybe later on into these hills, build a couple of hilltop of mountainous resorts or something like that. And maybe something along here as well. But yeah, for now, let's get our city started. So I actually want to get the main road as close to the water's edge as possible. I think that will be a nice addition. So let's pause this. I won't be doing that no pausing thing for this. Let's get a bit of road built so we can unlock a couple more things. As you can see, I do have a traffic manager Residence Edition. I like using that, and I will be using it for quite some time. So let's get this built up right there. And please let me know if the volume is okay and all that, because I'm trying not to blast you with the volume. So I actually turned back the volume for when I'm bulldozing and all that as well, because it was really bad. Full disclosure, I did record this video. Already recorded 2 videos because I'm recording these videos back to back. Because I'm busy with work and all that, so I don't always have time to do daily recordings. So I record in blocks. And I really do want to get back to have a normal upload schedule. I did miss a couple 2 weeks or 3 weeks now again since our last uploads of RimWorld, releases of RimWorld, but I do want to get back to weekly videos. So yeah, I do record back to back. So in full disclosure, I recorded about, I believe it was 2 episodes, and then I realized desktop audio didn't pull through. So it was silence and only me talking, and that was, let's face it, I don't have the best voice ever, so that was a bit of a nuisance at the end of the day, but yeah. So I thought to myself, let's start it over and get this done correctly. So while I was talking now, I'm creating this area here. This will be our residential plots. I have a couple of dead-end roads because I don't really want to have lots of connections. And this isn't the ideal way to set up a highway entrance, town entrance, but that's okay. And as you saw there, I used the Traffic Manager President Edition to change these arrows so you can only go into town. I know it's not ideal to have 3 roads go down to 2 to 1, but for now that will have to do. And this way around is fine, from 1 to 2 to 3, that's okay. So this will be our residential area and commercial down, because this will be our main road through town. I might want to curve this around and go through here and make a short, small interchange here, just on and off ramps over here. But I might want to rethink that later, because that might be a bit too much traffic issues later on down the road. But then I want to, I think while the town is small, I can really get away with that and curve this road around later on and connect it with just a normal, simple interchange right there. But as soon as possible, I want to buy up this style, because I want to get industry up and running, because I'm going to use this small pocket in here for now for industry. And I do want to get, I want to be as environmentally friendly as possible from the start. So you know what, I'm going to use wind turbines. So let's sneak in the things that we definitely need at the start. Let's sneak those things in so we can we don't run out of money beforehand. Need to place in at least 2 of those. Sneak some power over there. Do something like that. And you know what? This will be the area where I start my residential at the top here, so let's extend it up to there. I won't be zoning in this area yet, because I might want to add a park in there, so yeah, I think for now let's leave it at that. And for the water pipes, I really want to try and stay on the roads, a bit more realistic. And imagine if you were living in this city and there was water problems, or living in a city and there were water problems, and the municipality came around and dug up, or the government came out and dug up your lawn to get, or your prized vegetable garden to get to the water pipes. That's not ideal, hey? So yeah, let's try and be a bit, I don't want to say better, but let's be more consistent and keep it on the roads as possible. As you can see here, the zoning is a bit wonky, so let's try and fix that. So I'm going to elevate this bit of road. It will deform the landscape, but I think that will be fine. So you can see the zoning is a bit better there. But I won't be, this bit of road, I won't be zoning on that yet. Or let me just get this up. Maybe this bit as well, just to keep the traffic flowing. I also will be increasing the speed limit on this road, so that people don't want to cut through here. I think that'll be a nice addition at the end of the day. I don't really want 4-way intersections, but yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Let's do something like that as well. Get through there. And this will be... I'll leave this bit. I won't go down more at this stage. I'll leave this for our garbage disposal or something like that. So, let's see. I might want to sneak in a bit of a sneaky road down here. Something like that. I think that'll be a nice addition. I can always extend that. I want to limit the four-way intersections like this. I want to limit them as far as possible, but I think for now that will be fine. Let's go into this. I want to set up a couple of junctions because I don't really want traffic problems later on. So let's do this. And all these dead ends, I want stops on them as well. So do we have anything unlocked yet? Not yet. We only have budget, but that's okay. That's okay. So let's get the zoning for this area, shall we? You will see I won't be zoning the entire block because these roads are going to expand, so I don't really want to bulldoze houses to get that in. So let's get this like that. Get something like that. And I will be using this main road for commercial, so I might as well get that zoned in. And as I said, I don't want to zone on this side yet. As you can see, I'm skipping these areas because I want to create pedestrian pathways. I want this city to be heavy on the pedestrian access. What I'm going to zone this bit pedestrian as well, or commercial as well, not pedestrian. But let's get this kicked off. You know what? Let me just see. I knew there was something that I forgot. Let's get this hooked up. Come on. Don't want the snapping for this, because I want to stay on the road as far as possible. So our water is connected. We have 2 wind turbines. Do I want to add in a third already? I think so. Okay, that's connected. Because I want to use up all this money. Since we will be getting a ballot if we go into the red too far, but let's try and use up as much as possible. Let's extend this out. Did I forget anything? I probably forgot something. But yeah, you can let me know in the comments if I forgot anything. So let's get that built up. I will be paying for these roads now. I know it's not ideal situation, but yeah, that's okay. It's okay. So we have power to that side. Water pipes on this side is still non-existent. But we can use that. So we're at 48 simoleons or rands or whatever. So let's get this kicked off, shall we? And go. So I'm at speed 3 now. This looks a bit weird with this road, but that's okay. There's our first houses popping up. Did we zone commercial here? Oh, yeah, we did zone commercial, but no industrial. So let's get that going, shall we? I want to zone it like this. Up to there. Let's get it in like that, shall we? As I said, don't really want to zone off that road or that road, and this one I won't go up too far. Maybe up to about there. For the industrial buildings. Everything connected. Okay, that still needs electricity, but we're 3,000 in the red, so that might be a bit of a problem. But you know what? To mitigate that, let's get that in as well. Let's take out that bit of zoning, just so this can get connected to this. Come on. Come on, I know you want to. As soon as this gets zoned, this will probably connect. We're 4,000 in the red. Come on. Come on. Okay, while that is doing its thing, let's get this zoned in as well. Why am I pausing? Okay. Come on, I know you want to get started. Let me take out these bits of... I'm going to take that out entirely. So this can get... Okay, now it's connected. Great. So now I can go ahead and put this back. I know it just deleted it, but that's okay. That's okay. We can get this sorted. So do something like that. Get that zoned. And that zoned. I'm going to leave this for now because that's, as I said, that will be our garbage disposal area. And yeah, our city is growing. As you can see, we're a little hamlet. We unlocked loans and taxes, so I'll be looking at that immediately. Landfill sites. So let me pause this quickly. So let's go first to this. Taxes. Let's boost this to 12%. When will we be getting districts? I'm gonna take that loan so long as well. Districts are at 850 residents. Yeah, that's okay. We can get that sorted. Ah, the recycling center. That would be a great addition, but I think for now let's just put in the normal garbage. Clinic. Let's get that in there. And a school. A cool school. Get that placed in there. Let's get these water pipes where they need to go. There you go. So that's done. Water is fine. Electricity is still a-okay. We do have a school there now. We have a medical center right there. I might want to move that later on. I think for now that's fine. 31st of May. I won't tell you yet why I'm laughing at that. I can wait for another time. And as I said, I'm not going to zone close to this river, because I want to create a park right there. I think that'll be a nice addition at the end of the day. Let's get the zoning in. I don't want to zone directly onto that road because I don't want our buildings, entrances or exits on that side. Same with this. Let's quickly have a look at our junctions again and get this sorted. Yeah, something like that. I think that'll be a great addition. Just to stop people from going around, driving through here. I actually might want to add in a couple of stops in here as well. But we'll see later on. As you can see, we're losing a bit of money. But just a little. But we can zone... No, I can zone there. I'm not going to extend this road and connect it up there. I think that'll be a bit of a fool's errand. Yeah, something like that. Is there any of these cables that we can get rid of? Might be able to get rid of that one. Power is still okay. Water is still fine. Healthcare is still fine. So I think this will be a great place to end off this first episode. As I said, I know you might be a bit annoyed because we're starting a new city, but I'm feeling refreshed and invigorated and I'm ready for this. But I hope you enjoyed this first episode, and I hope to see you in the following episodes. Let's complete the series. So if you have any questions or queries or complaints, please feel free to leave them in the comments. It might be a while since I address those in videos because I'm recording back to back. Work's getting in the way, as I said, and all that, but yeah. I will be recording a couple of episodes in a row, but if it's something big, I will address it in the upcoming videos, somewhere along the line. But I'll answer it in the comments. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this first episode, and I hope to see you in the next ones. Cheerio!